also taken care of. Let's return to Koopa Village. Yeah, indeed. Whenever entering a town, always take a look out if Chuck Quizmo is going to be here. Right, question number 3. What ability does Goombario frequently use? Well, not with me, because I don't want to use this all that much, but it is Tattle. In my case, he actually jumps more. But anyway, that is star piece number 3 from this guy. Already doing pretty well with this guy. Got 5% of his questions already. So, Koopa Koot. Here is your tea. Great growling gulpit. I really love how this guy keeps on coming up with new ways to be surprised. Let's just get a reward, which is going to be a better one this time around, because he's going to give us 3 star pieces. Not 1, not 2, but 3 at the same time. So amazing. And what would be more amazing is if you are actually done with favors. Let's keep on talking, and eventually you're going to find out he's out of favors, but it looks like he still has another one. I have a secret wish to get the great Luigi's autograph. He is your brother, right? That young fella is truly super. Have you seen him jump? They should call him Air Luigi. If you could somehow get his autograph, I'd be really happy. Could you help, young fella? Yeah, his jumps in the lost levels are actually legendary. Let's go back home, because that is where Luigi should be. Who would want to have the great Mario's autograph if you can also have the even greater Luigi's autograph? Ah, here he is. What are you doing hanging around on a rock? Well, lucky us, we just got a partner that can actually take care of that. Boom! Poor Luigi. Hey Mario, I figure I'll have an adventure sooner or later, so I'm training. What's that? The Rai Desert? Oh sure, there's a train that goes there from Toad Town. Hey, maybe I'll tag along. No? You sure? Just give me a chance. What's it that, Mario? You need something? Yep, an autograph. Hey, what? Mr. Koopa Koot wants to get my autograph? Me? He wants me to sign something? Whoa, cool, I'm flattered. I guess maybe I'm a little bit of a celebrity, huh? Wait 1 second, I'll write it right now. Right now. Here you are, Mario, my autograph. Give my regards to Mr. Koopa Koot, okay? And we get an autograph from Luigi. I would actually keep this myself if I could, but this is meant for the old Koopa Koot. Alright, hit me with another one, sir. What color of pants was the Goomba King wearing? Let's go watch part 4 of this project. And see, it is red and white. Another correct answer. Luigi's actually in the audience, by the way, if you take a close look. I could have just asked his autograph right there. Here you are. Hop in, Hammer Brothers. You're a wizard, Mario. I have so many unique treasures now. What a lucky Koopa I am. And then it is time for a reward. Another 1 coin. Then it is time to check out if he has another favor. And it looks like we are finally done. These were all the favors we were able to do after chapter 1. So for now it is going to be enough for this place. You might have actually noticed this little thing over here. This little circle. A bit later we're going to find out what that is actually for. It is not just there for aesthetic. But that is going to be for later. While returning back to Toad Town, let's go do that in another side questy way, shall we? Remember the information station that I actually mentioned the first time we were in here? From this point on, this can actually happen. Ta-da-dum! Attention listeners, cause here is your big chance to win! Anyone who takes a Koopa Leaf to the front of the main gate in Toad Town will receive a surprise gift. Right in front of that main gate, there will be a toad who looks a bit eccentric. Hand the Koopa leaf to him. And that is right, folks. You heard me right. The big gate on the west side of Toad Town. That's the one. You've got only 5 minutes. Hurry up, everyone. Let the game begin. Fun little side quest. It's not going to be required for 100% officially, I believe, but might as well still do it. Still cover it in the Let's Play. It's not very difficult to actually do this. I'm pretty sure there's going to be multiple of these during the game. I believe there's 3 or 4 or something. And each time they're going to ask us to bring a certain item to a certain location in a certain time limit. That's basically it. Of course, we don't want to get stalled by stupid enemies that won't even give us any star points anymore. So we're going to be stupid and actually input do nothing instead of run away. Oh, I'm way too distracted. Do make sure to pick up your coins. Running away, of course, does come at a cost. You will start losing coins the moment you do. It's fun that the game actually gives you the option to run away, but on harder enemies it's going to be a bit more difficult to do, and other than that, it will cost you money. Even though you do have the ability to pick that up again. Alright, we are here. Still not 5 minutes yet, I'm pretty sure. Now let's go take a look at what toads we actually need to give the Koopa leaf to. Yeah, people are going to be talking about the way towards dry desert a lot. An eccentric looking toad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be outside. I am looking over him, I guess. You? Also talking about the railroad. I guess there's something we need to do with trains. Oh, I think you were actually the one. Hello, I'm the toad of the trading event. How are you? Did you bring the item? It looks like this is indeed the toad we were looking for. This one asking for a Koopa leaf. Congratulations! This is the item for today. Oh, just a maple syrup. Use it wisely. See you again at the next trading event. Oh. Poof. And then he was gone. Oh, silly toads. I guess we still need to do this one in order to get the other trading events to trigger later on. But this one does not really give you a particular good item. But before the second one is available to do, we do need to clear this one at some point, so... Still not too bad to actually do it, I guess. Now that leaves only one more side quest we need to do before we get started with the Chapter 2 business. And that is the one that I mentioned just now while exploring this central part of Toad Town. The Toad Town sewers. Enter this pipe and we will find out Toad Town actually has a wide network of sewage. Most of it we're of course not going to be able to do quite yet. There's going to be a very high pipe, too high for us to jump to. We've got a wooden plate we're not able to destroy, so we're not able to go downward either. And here to the left we have an iron block that we're not able to break with our hammer. Already making it pretty clear, in the very first room of this place, we're going to be checking out this place a lot more than just now. But this place over here, this room to the right, we actually can enter already. It's the only room we're able to enter for right now. Here we're going to be able to find a new type of enemy. The first recolor that we're going to meet in this game. As you can see, a Goomba. However, this is not a normal Goomba. It's not differently colored for nothing. This is going to be a higher level Goomba called a Gloomba with GL. They are the same as Goombas, they just have more HP as you can see. They are actually not defeated after 2 damage. And also not even after 4 damage, so... These guys are indeed really good. They also have more attack power. The regular Goomba only had 1 and these guys have 2 attack power. And I believe they have 8, maybe 7 HP. They will die after 4 hits anyway, with our regular attacks. It's pretty clear, so we need to do a power bounce if we want to take them out quicker. That way we can do 4 damage in 1 attack. And Bombette can actually make that 6. And now you are out of here. Higher level enemies also means more star points for us to get. A regular Goomba at this point, after clearing Chapter 1, will not give us any star points anymore, but these guys sure will. So, that's a handy thing to note. Oh, here's some coins. Still need plenty of coins in this game. There's a lot of things we need to buy. We're not even able to buy all of the badges in the badge shop quite yet. And now let's go take a look at the next recolor. New type of spiked Goomba, the spiked Gloomba. Same deal as a regular Goomba. Have 7 or 8 HP. And also higher attack power. Yeah, these guys have 3 attack power. So if you block it, it will do 2 damage. Now, time for the first one to fall. And he indeed does, confirming these guys have 7 HP. In case you were wondering why I actually missed that action command deliberately just now. 5 damage. So, one more attack with the hammer. And they are gone. This new type of Goomba has 7 HP apparently. And they give 4 star points each. Oh, this one actually drops an item. Dizzy Dial. And that was it for the first room. Now, let's quickly go back and heal. And trust me, that healing is something you're going to want to do. Now, let's go see what we have in this room. There's a reason why I wanted to be full health before going in here. And that is because of this. Blooper! Hello. Optional boss time. A blooper will actually appear in this area, functioning as an optional boss. And if you want the reward of this area, we're going to need to beat this guy. Like always, the power bounce is your best friend when it comes to killing bosses. It's a pretty easy way to do a lot of damage. Now let's go see what this attack is. Ow! Squid move! Luckily only 3 damage, that could have been worse. Of course, that is not going to be his only attack. Yeah, I'm just going to use it again. And this time I do have to block. Boom. No. Come on, I know you have one other attack at least. I can remember one other attack. Be a kind little blooper and actually use that for me. Yeah, here it comes. He also has a pounce move, as you can see. He will actually try to jump on us. Now, time for us to actually refresh. Not per se because of my HP, but I'm running low on FP. Bosses, you do want to use a lot of magical attacks after all. And this early on in the game, we don't have a lot of magic yet. Oh, he was almost down. Well, level up. Even though I just mentioned I'm running low on magic. It is tempting to raise my flower points, but I did promise I would actually raise my badge points now. I also have a badge now that I'd like to equip, so... Actually time to raise that. After beating this optional blooper. And what was he guarding? A shrink stomp badge. If it works, the enemy shrinks. And shrinking is a status where the attack power of your opponent will actually decrease. Not a very reliable badge in my opinion. Because shrinking status is something you're not able to always input on an enemy. It does not always work. Making it a bit unreliable. But we do have one other badge at least that I'd like to equip. The most important one being the speedy spin. But of course we have more than one BP that we can equip. So let's also do the hammer throw. That's going to be very handy in the next chapter, by the way. And of course the speedy spin itself. That is going to make traversing the overworld a lot more tolerable. Because now we can do a quicker spin. So running around the world is going to be a lot quicker. So awesome. This is what I'm used to whenever playing Paper Mario. This is the speed I'm used to. And that is all we're able to do in the sewers for now. And that will actually leave us one thing to do before closing off this chapter 1 session. And that is actually checking out the south of Toad Town. The final area we're going to be checking out for now. There's also a part to the west of here, but that one is not going to be relevant until chapter 4. So, let's go check out this place last. The first building that we can find here is this optional little minigame called the Little Oink Farm. Hit the bar overhead, pay 10 coins and wait for the egg. Hit it with your hammer to hatch the little oink. Try to find out what kind of little oink will be born. Have fun watching those adorable little oinks. Be careful though, if someone gets inside the fence, all the little oinks will run away. You can have a maximum of 10 little oinks on the farm. When the 11th little oink answers, the first one will leave. Now, try to see all the different types of little oinks. Yeah, this is a kind of minigame I usually don't bother to actually do a whole lot with. But you can actually hatch a couple of these small little pigs from this minigame. They will actually have a random color. Some of them a bit more rare than others. Oh, this guy actually also comes to explain. But like I said, I don't really want to bother too much with this. This is a minigame I don't really consider something we can complete. But I will show it off at least once, what we're able to do here. We hit this bar, pay 10 coins. A ball will actually come out. And we can hit it. And the little oink will actually get a random color. In this case, a glowing golden one. I believe that's already the most rare that we can actually get. But in order to get rewards from these guys, we need to get at least 11 of them in here. Then the first one will leave the pen, leaving an item depending on its color. And I'm pretty sure this golden one will actually drop an ultra shroom the moment it leaves, which is the best mushroom in the game. And all the different colors will actually give you different types of items the moment they leave. But there's never going to be a unique item. They're all items you can also get in other ways. And for that reason I don't really consider this a side quest in the game. It is not something you can actually clear. So I think I'll just leave it with this, mentioning what you're able to do with this. Show it off at least once, which I did. And other than that, actually leave it with this. Not the most important side quest in the game. The one over here is actually a lot more important. It may look like there's nothing here, but if we actually bother to hit this tree, we can find something that old Koopa Koot actually talked about. Remember the silver credits that we actually got from him? And him talking about a playroom? Can you guess where we can actually find that? I think we just found it. This is the Toad Town playroom. Of course you are able to actually enter here sooner, but without the silver credit from Koopa Koot we're not able to do anything in here. Apparently there's a jump and a smash minigame that we can do in here. Let's go take a look at that. Hello there Mario. Welcome to the playroom. To play here you need a member credit. The kind of game you can play depends on the kind of member credits that you have. Cool, you have a silver credit. In that case I'll make a pipe appear that will lead you down to the jump attack floor. It seems with the silver credit we're able to play the jump minigame in here. For the smash minigame, the hammer minigame, we apparently need a different color credit that we're going to earn later. For now we're only able to play this one. Rules for jump attack. When the game starts, 11 blocks will appear in the air. When you hit the block, a panel will come out of it. There are 4 kinds of panels. Hitting blocks is the only way to make the panels appear. The coins you get will be determined by the order you hit the panels in. This is a 1 coin panel, which will give you 1 coin. Obvious. 5 coin panel will give us 5 coins. And this is a times 5 panel. If you get this, your coins will be multiplied by 5 times. Ooh. And this is a Bowser panel. If you find this panel, unfortunately, it is game over. The minigame will end. And if you're able to clear the 9 blocks option, your coins will be doubled as a special bonus. We will need 10 coins to play. Okay, a gambling minigame by the looks of it. We pay 10 coins, and if we're lucky, we can actually earn more coins. Time for us to actually get started with that. Let's try that out at least once. It's going to explain the rules. Oh, we already know the rules. Yeah, we know the rules are written on the board. Let's go just play this minigame. We have 3 options to play. 5 blocks, 7 blocks and 9 blocks. Of course, this one being the most risky one. We need to open up 9 blocks out of 11. So the chances are pretty big we're going to meet up with a Bowser block. And therefore fail the minigame. But allow me to at least try it once. I'm pretty sure there's always going to be 1 or 2 Bowser blocks, not more than that. So it is of course technically possible to win this minigame. However, of course, you're going to end up finding a Bowser at some point. Unless you get really lucky. I guess if you want to earn coins, the safest way is to actually go for the 5 block option, but that is basically how this minigame works. That is what we can do with our silver credit for now. The other minigame we need to wait for until later. So, we'll be returning here later. For now, we're going to continue exploring the south of Toad Town. Actually finding out there's train tracks here. We did hear a lot of people talking about that already. There's indeed a station here. And the station will actually lead to Dry Desert. Which is perfect, because that is going to be our next destination in the next chapter. However, we also learned there's indeed a problem at the station. It looks like the train tracks are blocked. There's a giant rock in the way. So I guess we're not going to go to Dry Desert quite yet, unless we know of a way to actually solve this problem. I think we have a way to solve this problem. Don't we? But anyway, that is going to be it for now. This has been Chapter 1 and all of the side quests that actually unlock after Chapter 1. This is going to be enough for this recording session. Next time, it is time for Chapter 2. The story will continue. And Mario's hunt for the second Star Spirit will actually begin in the mysterious Dry Desert. Thank you all for watching. And Treecks out.